Do you want to become successful in life? Do you want to know the strategies and steps to achieve success? But what is success for you? In fact, people define success in a lot of different ways. Some think it's a certain amount of money. Others define it as a way of living, a level of freedom. The truth is, you can define success 100 different ways. The only thing that matters is whether or not you've met the expectations you have for yourself. If you ask most people what they want out of life, almost everyone will say in some way that they want to be successful. They want the big promotion, the fancy car, the house on the hill, the powerful network, the list goes on. Unfortunately, because success is a subjective aim, very few people have any sort of actionable plan or even idea as to how they're going to achieve the success that they want so badly. I am Mr. Smart, and today we shall explore a success system that never fails while seeking guidance from my friend and guide, Nicolas Cole. You must know him if you have ever used Quora. To know more about him, watch this video till the end. In the meantime, subscribe to my YouTube channel or visit the website mrsmart.org if you are interested in living a smart and intentional life. You can also join me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. All links are in the description for your convenience. Now, here are the things you should start doing early in life to guarantee you'll be successful, no matter what. The sooner you get started, the better it is. 1. Start working on your emotional health now. Life only gets busier. Too often, people say the phrase, "I will once I'm a bit further along." But then they get a bit further along and nothing changes. They just keep saying, "I'll do it when I'm older, later, when I have more time." But this is a dangerous cycle. Take 5 or 10 minutes per day and start practicing the habit of working on your emotional health now. 2. Spend time with people who aren't in your age group. You don't learn as much spending time around people who are exactly where you are. You learn by surrounding yourself with people who are further along, who have been where you are, and have moved to the next level. If you're in your 20s, then you want to spend time with people in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, and above. They're the ones with the answers, not your friend who is 25 and trying to figure things out for himself or herself. Number 3. Save and invest as much money as you possibly can. Investments benefit the most from the variable of time. The sooner you can get started saving and investing, the more dramatic your gains will be over the long term. Business Insider published a great piece on this about how much more money you'd have for retirement if you started saving when you were 25 as opposed to 35. The difference is massive. Second, financial freedom doesn't come from buying new sneakers or mimosas during brunch. Financial freedom starts to happen when money becomes a tool for you to use to make more money. It has to work for you, not the other way around. And the sooner you start practicing that skill, the faster you'll get to that place where you're financially secure. Number 4, get rid of friends who aren't going anywhere in life. This might sound harsh, but it's true. You are a direct reflection of the people around you. At a certain point, it's important to realize where people are headed in life and how much time you want to continue investing in those relationships. You don't have to be mean about it or stop talking to longtime friends entirely, but you also shouldn't keep spending 2 nights per week getting beers with your buddy who is entirely comfortable in his cubicle job if that's not the sort of life you want for yourself. Friendships are investments. Invest wisely. Number 5, keep reading even though you're out of school. So many people stop reading in their 20s. We live in an age of Netflix shows and podcasts, YouTube series and IGTV interviews, but the truth is, reading is a completely different experience. It slows you down. It forces you to think deeply. It's also one of the only forms of knowledge transfer that allows us to receive insights from those who came decades, even centuries before us. The smartest people read, and you should too. Number 6. Find a workout regime that supplements your primary aim in life. Success is almost always rooted in some form of physical exercise. Even the chess titan Bobby Fischer swore by his exercise routine to stay in shape and focused on upcoming matches. When we're young, we tend to only associate physical exercise with sports. But as we get older, physical exercise becomes one of the few ways we can maintain a relationship with ourselves. Our gym time is our personal time. An early morning run clears your head for the day. Instead of only associating exercise with getting fit, think of it as a routine to make you better in all aspects of your life. Number 7. Don't let your hobbies die. We all have things we love to do purely for fun. Unfortunately, they tend to fall to the wayside as life continues to take its course. Our hobbies become reprioritized. Our careers take over. Add in a family, kids, bills, vacations, etc., and next thing you know, it has been 10 years since you picked up the guitar or wrote in your journal. But our hobbies are what keeps us grounded. They help us remember not to take life too seriously and to always make time to enjoy the journey. Number 8. Find a mentor and forego short-term rewards for knowledge that will last a lifetime. Everyone in their 20s is so obsessed with becoming successful as soon as possible. And while this sort of hunger to succeed is great, it should never cause you to make short-sighted decisions. For example, what's more valuable? Pitching your services for $1,000 but being treated as a vendor, or performing your service for free but getting to work directly with the person you want to learn from the most? A lot of people would disagree with this sort of mentality, and yet it's one of the greatest success shortcuts on the planet. The more you can give up short-term rewards and invest in yourself, the slower things might be in the beginning, but the higher your ceiling will ultimately become. Number 9. Nurture your relationship with your significant other. I used to think you could only become successful in your 20s if you are 100% dedicated, obsessed with making progress, and, well, single. There are a lot of entrepreneurs, especially who live by this sort of mentality, and even the ones that do have relationships will regularly deprioritize their partner. And even their partner will eventually say, "He always says he has to work, and there's no time for me." But this is a flawed approach to both business and life. I've come to learn through my relationship that having someone to share the journey with, to emotionally support you along the way, isn't going to hold you back. If anything, a life partner will make you better, which means it's your responsibility to help nurture that relationship along the way. My friends, what is success for you? What challenges are you facing to attain your desired success? Just write down in the comments section and also read what others have to say. My friends, it is the animated version of an inspirational writing of my friend Nicolas Cole. He is a writer for Inc. magazine and top writer on Quora. His writings have got more than 30 million views online till the making of this video, while his work has been published in Time, Forbes, Entrepreneur, and many more. I hope you have enjoyed this video and learned important life lessons. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel or visit my website, MrSmart.org, if you want to live a smart life on 5 levels: physical, mental, social, professional, and financial. You can also join and contact me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can conveniently find the links in the description. Live long, smart living.
My fellows, you will lead a happier, satisfied, and successful life when you follow the principles and life hacks mentioned in this animation. But we all tend to forget. 1 week or 1 month down the road, we shall forget the principles and rules that today we vow to stick to and follow. However, Mr. Smart has a solution for you in one word: repetition. Watch this video time and again. You've watched it today. You may watch it in 1 month from now, and then 3 months from now, and so on. And every time you watch the video, make an active self-analysis to track your trajectory of self-improvement. You can even keep a personal diary to note your observations. Live long, smart living.